Hi everyone, and welcome to another Pick 3 reading by Kerry from Low and Life Designs. Today it's slightly different because it's a new moon, so I'm going to do a new moon reading. But same as usual, you need to pick which pile you want your reading from today. And you can do that by looking at the cards, by seeing which ones you're drawn to, or it could be by crystal association, whatever it is, whatever you usually do. Just do exactly the same. And we'll go through the reading. So, reading pile 1 is the rose quartz pile, pile 2 is the citrine pile, and pile 3 is the amethyst pile. Okay, so let's get on with the readings. Okay, pile 1, the rose quartz pile. Just trying to get you in the view so that you can see the cards as well. Okay. Right, so pile 1, your reading. Okay, so we have the energy during the new moon. So your energy during the new moon is the 8 of Cups. Now that means that you're going to be walking away from something. You're going to be walking away from some kind of situation or some kind of emotional attachment that you've had for quite a while. You finally sort of come to the conclusion that actually this is not serving you. It used to bring you joy, but now it doesn't. And you've reached the conclusion that it's time to move forwards. It's time to move on. It's time to leave the past in the past, look to the future, and plan which way you're heading. So that's the energies around you at the moment. So what you need to be open to is the 8 of Pentacles. So you need to be open to working hard. So this is usually physical things like your career. Working, you can see the books stacked up here. I get the feeling here that they're studying for something, but that doesn't have to be the case. So because you've made this decision to walk away from something, it could be that you're working hard on kind of evolving your emotions, dealing with what's happened, what it is that you're walking away from. It could be that you're working hard on a plan in order to move forwards. You've reached this conclusion, but you've still got to put it into motion maybe. It could be that you're, working hard to get better finances so that you can leave something behind. These two are really, really linked, I feel, in this reading. And then what you need to focus your attention on is the future, the 2 of Wands. See how there's a path going out before him. He's not quite sure of which direction to go in. As you can see here, the path goes to there and then it forks off. So do you follow the sort of shaded, unknown kind of path? Or do you follow the path with the white stag, with the sun shining down on it? It's up to you. You've made the decision to leave. You're working hard on where you see your future, what's going on, maybe getting qualifications, maybe doing some healing. You're working on something, could be yourself, like I say, it could be qualifications, something like that. And it's all because you really want to manifest this new, brighter future for yourself. And so this is your focus. Throughout these two positions, this is your focus. You're doing these things because this is your end result. So that's a really exciting reading, Group 1. Okay, so group number 2. Here is your reading. Goodness me, right, 3 major arcana cards. Okay, so you have something big going on, group 2, the citrine pile. It looks like big things are happening, big things are changing, and they're all very positive. Okay, so the energy during this new moon, the star, it's a healing energy. It's an energy of hope. It's looking to the future. It's wishing upon a star, following the stars. It's a whole new, very, very positive way of looking at life. Your health is going to improve. I want to say like your mental health, but you know, you'll get more mental clarity, you'll be able to see things clearer, things will appear brighter, shinier. Everything's going in a really lovely, positive, shiny kind of way. There may be some emotions going on because, as you can see here, she's sitting in the ocean. You know, she's working with water and with star magic. She's working with the planets, with the moons. So this would be a really good time for you to maybe Google about moon magic, phases of the moon for you. But yeah, definitely your energy at the moment is all about healing. It's all about moving forwards. It's all about joy and hope. So that's really, really wonderful. And what you need to be open to is the sun. So what you need to be open to is even more joy, even more excitement, even more pleasure, even more wonderful things just working out for you. If you're open to it, then you're attracting it. Your vibration is higher, and that in itself will attract things of a higher vibration. So these work so beautifully together. And what you need to focus your attention on during this new moon time is the Judgment card. So it's finding it's stepping up and being really who you are. So as you can see here, all these souls have sort of been lifted up and they're becoming who they should really be. It's knowing that your angels are with you, that you're being guided. You have ancestors around you, you have your guides, you have your angels, you have everybody around you helping you to become the fullest version, the most real version of yourself. So this is an amazing reading, absolutely incredible, so uplifting, absolutely just wonderful. If this is a personal reading for myself, I'd be smiling from ear to ear. So congratulations on stepping into a really wonderful time, Group 2. Okay, Group 3, your reading. Okay, just make sure you're in shot. There we go. Right, so Group 3, the amethyst pile. Okay, so we have the energy for the new moon is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is very intelligent. Sometimes he's too intelligent for his own good. He seeks out the truth at all costs. He's very, very honest. He's reliable. He's knowledgeable. He's someone that you'd turn to probably for financial advice, for absolute clarity on what is right and what is wrong. So I really feel with this that you are in a place where you know your boundaries, you know what is right for you, and you know what is good for you at this time. It's popping a light on because it's suddenly gone really dark outside. Yeah, so with this energy, I'm really getting that you are having very clear thoughts. Your mind is very clear, very focused on something. You are able to communicate very well at the moment. There's loads of blues and purples in this card, so I think your intuition is really at play here, and you're able to communicate it very, very well as well. So maybe you might even start to do things like tarot readings or oracle card readings, or I really get the feeling that you're actually going to start using your intuition in a much more kind of forthright way, you know, in a way that possibly you've been dabbling with it before, but now it's time to really step up and really believe the messages that you're getting. So the Six of Swords, this card is talking about what we need to be open to, and the Six of Swords is all about moving forwards. It's about healing and moving on from something that perhaps wasn't easy to deal with in the past. So maybe because of what you've learned here in card 1 about the energy of the new moon, so the energy that you're entering, maybe because you have that clarity now, you're able to move forwards, you're able to move into a healing phase. So if you can see, the direction she's heading in is sunnier. So I feel in this card that the sun's coming up. I feel that she's moving from the darkness of night over here. You know, you can still see that the moon is still up, But the sun is rising over here, and that is where she's headed. She's heading into the future. She's going towards the future. She's not looking back at the past. She's steering herself towards a newer, brighter future. So that's what you need to be open to. Look out for signs, synchronicities, anything that is showing you that it's the right direction for you to be going in is exactly where you need to be heading for. And what to focus your attention on is resting, because actually gaining mental clarity and understanding situations for what they really are, for gaining true honesty about something that's been going on, and from deciding to move forwards into a sunnier future, into a brighter future, into healing, it's exhausting doing that kind of stuff. You know, and swords are all these cards are sword cards, and swords is all about the mind. So I don't think you're going to feel physically tired, but although you might if you've been awake at night sort of thinking about things and worrying about things, but it's more a mental tiredness that I'm getting. So it might not be that you need to sleep more, it might be that you need to meditate more, calm your mind, be more mindful. What kind of jobs, I don't mean jobs, like what kind of things can you do that occupy your mind so your mind doesn't wander off to thinking about this, you know, about what it is that's sort of troubling you. So it could be gardening, it could be reading, it could be watching a good film, but I feel it needs to be more immersive than just watching something. So reading, gardening, anything that you can focus your mind on something else other than these things. They're very important things. They're very important things. You know, the energy, all this clarity that you suddenly have got, this moving forwards. There is a time though where you do have to just stop and breathe and just take stock of how far you've come and what's next. You know, think about the future. Where can you go? Where is this sunshine leading to you to? Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed these readings today. I've really enjoyed doing them, as usual. I now have my website up and running. It's lowenlifedesigns.co.uk. So you are welcome to pop along there if you'd like to read about more things that I offer, read about my story. If you'd like to book any private readings, it can all be done through there. Feel free to message me as well if you want to discuss anything. And yeah, I will speak to you when I am back at the end of the week with another reading. Lots of love. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.